Hi guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to install the Google Ads Remarketing Tag for Shopify stores. Hi, I'm Tim from Launchpresso, and we help our clients in setting up remarketing for our clients' websites. It forms an essential part of our setup before we get started with Google Ads. Now, you may be asking yourself, why is remarketing important? Why do we need to install this tag? And there's a couple of different reasons. Coming to the Google documentation, which I'll leave this link in the description below, we can see the two important reasons are standard remarketing, which allows you to show ads to people who have previously visited your website. But for our situation and the test site that we're using today, as well as what we do for our clients' Shopify stores, is dynamic remarketing, which allows us to take an extra step further by remarketing our ads to visitors who've come to specific products on our website. And we can get those product ads in front of them again, giving us another chance to be able to follow them up to consider buying from our test store or our client stores. Now, there's two ways you can set up your Google Ads remarketing. You can do it directly through Google Ads itself, but you can also do it through Google Analytics, which I'll show you in a later video. So scrolling down to where it says standard remarketing with Google Ads, there's two ways to install the remarketing tag on the site. First way is through the Google tag or the gtag.js or through Google Tag Manager, which is the option we'll be using today because we've already got Google Tag Manager installed on our Shopify test store. You can check out our previous video up here on how to install the Google Tag Manager to your Shopify store. So clicking to the Google Tag Manager tab, you can see the instructions are very clear on what we need to do to be able to set this up in Google Tag Manager. So first step, let's come across to Google Ads and follow this through. In the Google Ads dashboard, we come across to Tools, we come to Audience Manager, come to Audience Sources and click the Google Ads Tag card and select Details. In the new Google Ads interface, it's slightly different. We have to select your data sources. So Google needs to update that in their documentation. And we'll scroll down under Google Ads Tag. And we know this is the remarketing tag because it says it collects all the data for remarketing lists and conversion tracking by adding this Google tag to your website. So we'll click Set Up Tag. Now, when creating the Google Ads Tag data source, we have two radial buttons that can be selected. First one is to generally collect all the website visitors data that come through your website. And the second is to get more specific on the data for when people do particular actions on your website. And that helps you make the ads more personalized. So you can select this one. If you want to get more granular, you can always select this radial button to collect data on specific actions. And you can pick the particular business type that represents your products or services better. For our store, we could go down the path of selecting this retail business type, which does suit us. However, if we go into Learn More and we see that the dynamic remarketing events and parameters need to be set up for this, it is quite complex. As we scroll down, we can see there's a lot of snippets and code that need to be inserted at particular times and events throughout the website, which is quite complex. I would highly recommend someone who knows what they're doing to have this set up for you, which we can do. And for the purpose of the video today, I'll be sticking with just the general overview. In a future video, I'll cover the dynamic remarketing events and parameters. So coming back, we'll select the general website data for today. You can always come back and update any of these details later. Now, if you're in the US, you may need to manage data for these particular states, and you can learn more about that here. You can turn on restricted data processing. I'm going to leave it for now. The drop down for the advanced settings is currently grayed out for us when using a user ID parameter. To get this set up, if you click Learn More, you can read more about data segments when using user IDs, and the instructions are in here on what you need to do in order to get this set up. Now, the important reason for setting up the user ID parameter is because you can actually set up specific lists of anonymized users who did come to your website because they get assigned a user ID, and you can create a custom list around that and target to them specifically. Now, you're going to see here, as we cover this later, we can come back and edit this source, and under advanced settings, we can check the user ID box and come back and check this box later. Okay, so for now, let's click Save and Continue. Now under Install Tag, let's select Use Tag Manager, and you can select the detailed instructions if you need to follow this for more. However, if you're doing this yourself today, let's copy this conversion ID. And coming back to our Google Tag Manager account, let's come to Tags and let's select New Tag. Let's call this Google Remarketing Tag. Click inside the tag configuration box, select Google Ads, and the fourth one down, we'll select Google Ads Remarketing, and we'll paste in the conversion ID. There's no conversion label, this is an option. And next, click inside the triggering box, and we'll select all pages and hit Save. Now let's preview if this is working in the Google Tag Manager Tag Assistant. We click Connect, and we can see the Tag Assistant is connected in our test Shopify store. So coming back to the Tag Assistant, Click continue, and we can see the Google Remarketing Tag has fired once. Now that's working in the Google Tag Manager Tag Assistant, we hit submit. It's important that we do submit and publish our tag, as they will not show up. Select publish. Okay, so that's live now. We can also double check by coming to the store itself and using the legacy tag assistant Chrome extension, and we can see the Google Ads Remarketing Tag is working there as well. And that's it for today's video. In upcoming videos, when it comes to remarketing, we will go deeper on how to set up that dynamic remarketing. So subscribe to keep an eye out for when that video comes out. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. If you'd like to boost sales in your Shopify store by increasing your average order value size, check out this link in this page here in the description below. And you're more than welcome to download my free PDF here on how you can implement those strategies for your store. And also keep an eye out for my course that's coming up. I'll be sharing all my SOPs in there on how you can set up Google Ads for Shopify and more. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video.